Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Cincinnati Bearcats. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. The Bearcats offense trots out there to open this game. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today, there's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. And at first down, they go right back to him. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can,
and he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Football knocked loose in the backfield. It's a turnover. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Miami. The defense adds 6 points. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
What did they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And that's caught. The 2-point conversion moves the lead to 8-0.
You know, Chris, I don't understand all the decisions offensive coordinators make, in this case the head coach, going for 2 on the opening drive. But analytics these days tell you in some cases that's the right play. And they're up 8-0 here to get the game started.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time to
cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep it tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have dangerous for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
And he's able to get the boot away. Looks like they'll mark this near the 25. So the Hurricanes offense gets their first crack now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. The Canes come up to the line in a hurry up.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Now it's second down here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And they'll use the ground game here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure...
Sacked on heavy pressure there.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the defense has it. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A fumble return for 6.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. That gets him a touchdown.
And he'll set up to throw. And he makes the grab. A successful 2-point try. And they bump the lead up even more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
The fumble recovery gives the offense a great opportunity. It's 1st and goal now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Falls incomplete, but a flag on the play. Let's see who this is on. You don't see that called too often, but you see it called here. Coming up, second down and goal. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. And he finds the running back in the flat. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. The Hurricanes will crank up the tempo. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown for the U.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on third and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, the quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion as they add a little more salt in the wound here. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. And the running back takes the handoff, breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Second down, looking to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quick pressure. They've got him down for a sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
This one will be fair caught. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. New set it down to the offense, first and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry out. There's the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Canes with first and 10 here.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Looking to pass here on second down. Extending the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on the football.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. come out throwing here to start the drive. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The back's got it. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Now the try for the two-point conversion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
Now the offense is set up with a short field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. First down. We're going to throw the football. And it's caught. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he grabs it for the two-point try to build this lead even more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Looking for a deep completion. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Tackle made after the completion. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right...
Ball is free in the backfield. The defense recovers the fumble.
Man, I love that the quarterback's trying to make something out of nothing. They do a good job of taking things downfield, so he tries to improvise. He's trying to make a play. But boy, this defense is athletic. They sniffed it out, dislodged the football in the process.
Can they cash in this opportunity? First down and goal from the 3. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion as they add a little more salt in the wound here. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense...
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. They'll run it to the right side. Tackle, but first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
1st and goal, handoff. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive. The Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big game. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown for the U.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he pulls in the catch. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
That's taking advantage of the matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
And the point after is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And that run moves the ball to the 13-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Touchdown, Bearcats. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return. With a takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
The returner coughs up the football inside their own 20. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Looking to throw it on first down. And now another deep ball here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
And he grabs it for the 2-point try to build this lead even more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? It's the running back in the flat. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Handoff here from the shotgun. Got a lane. Can he get in? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Canes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion as they add a little more salt in the wound here. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? So a little under 30 seconds to go in the half. We'll see how they play this here on 1st and 10. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
First and goal here for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He eludes the rush. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. It's a turnover.
Well, and that play ends in a complete disaster for the offense. A fumble and a 2-point conversion. Have to protect the ball much better than that.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Ball handed off. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Offense getting set. It's second down. Tailback with another carry. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
They've got him. It's a sack. The defense will take some momentum to halftime after that one. Is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win or go home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics.
The Bearcats will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive.
That return backfires on him. Now, their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They tackle him about the 14. The Hurricanes looking to run some tempo here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the game will pick up the first down, tackled at the 22. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you're doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Hurricanes line up on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to throw. It's Perkins. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And it's caught at the 10. Touchdown for the U. And this one is getting ugly.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And he grabs it for the 2-point try to build this lead even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. He's looking deep here. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Gives it to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
The Bearcats will have to kick this away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with, but I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Canes come to the line in a hurry-up. An inside give now from the shotgun. Football comes out. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Miami. And the beatdown continues.
But you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
So they decide to run it in on the 2-point conversion, and it turns out to be the right call. Put 2 up on the board.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. And I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Dropping back, it's Perkins. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion as they add a little more salt in the wound here. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And now the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Couldn't find anybody open, and just has to throw it away.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. The Canes come to the line to run the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Perkins. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Hurricanes. To stretch the lead, the route is on. And Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles and try to slow this guy down.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for two here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he grabs it for the two-point try to build this lead even more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. The Canes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown for the U. And the route is on. try for 2. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he will get into the end zone again. Follows up a touchdown with a successful 2-point try. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. On first down, it's play action. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Dropping back, it's Perkins. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Linebacker shifting around now. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Using his legs, it's Brown. Touchdown, Miami. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Inside the 40. The 20. Crosses the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the 2-point try backfires big time. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Fresh set it down for the offense. 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. 2nd down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? First down, looking to throw the football. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Catch is made way down inside the 30. The Hurricanes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football in vertical shot.
Touchdown, Canes. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And he's got it for the two-point conversion as they add a little more salt in the wound here. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Robinson.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walker.
And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
And they'll just down it right here. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. First down here for this offense. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground.
When the ball's on the ground and somehow the running back recovers it himself, he's got to be relieved and elated at the same time. I'll tell you who else is elated, Chris, is offensive coordinator and the head coach over on the sideline.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down after the incompletion. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Canes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long, no matter what they've done on offense.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they stop him? Inside the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
And the point after is right down the middle. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now they get set to kick it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. First down play call coming up. How aggressive